First point, let's start with the stance. How should you position yourself when serving? Many people stand like this. Or they stand here. First, what is the primary requirement for serving? The first bounce of our serve must land in a relatively fixed position. Only then can we make it short and spinny from such a far distance. The difficulty of landing it here increases. Serving from this far away versus standing here, which is easier, definitely the second one. So it's best to have your left leg close to the table. Then naturally lower your center of gravity. See, bend your legs slightly to store some energy, feeling like you're holding tension. This way we're close to the table and can maintain tension in our body. The first point is the stance. The second point is the toss. We must toss the ball with our own rhythm. Your tosses are all like this. See, your body is completely unable to hold tension. You can't serve well this way. You don't even know the trajectory of your toss. Serving mainly relies on the ball's descent, the arm, wrist, and the body's combined force. If you synchronize it, your serve will be spinny. If you don't synchronize the force, your serve will feel hollow. If I swing too early, it won't work either. The motion changes. You're just pushing the ball. Swinging too late makes it easy to smash downward or hit the edge of the table. So the toss is very important. We need to feel the toss and gauge it ourselves. Toss with tension. Notice how when we serve, we all toss with tension. Toss like this. Then serve. I roughly know how high I can toss and what kind of rhythm it has. So the toss is a crucial part of serving. These three preparatory steps, let's master them first. Let me demonstrate the toss again. I use a high toss, and I can synchronize the timing. After tossing, find the optimal point of force application. Aim for the point where the ball descends. For example, after I toss, I prefer the ball to reach this position. Then I rotate my waist and synchronize here. Watch the rhythm of the toss, the movement of my body, and finally, the snap of the wrist, turning the paddle. A spin is generated, and your entire striking force is synchronized. That's how you serve with spin. The force application happens here. See? The force application is here. Watch. See? As soon as I toss, I know. I don't even look at the ball. After tossing, when the ball descends, I don't need to look at it. I know where it will land. I just look forward. I don't need to look at the ball. I know where it will land. You need to know the trajectory and rhythm of your toss. A quick glance is enough. You don't need to stare at it. No one serves like this, watching the ball the whole time. That's not how it's done. No one serves like that. Now let's talk about hand technique. Why can't you execute a good side spin serve? First, you're all serving from top to bottom. Your understanding is, I'm serving the ball from top to bottom. From top to bottom, then exerting force forward to serve the ball, directing the force toward the table. That won't produce spin, because you don't need to go from top to bottom. Your motion can look like that, but just before contact, there's a very subtle wrist action. See? Is my wrist moving from top to bottom? You're all serving from top to bottom. Look, at this point, where is my wrist moving? It's flicking the paddle diagonally upward. See, a quick paddle turn. Right? Add this motion. Only when the ball descends does the paddle flick upward. This creates strong spin. Your contact will be solid. See how my hand moves? At this point, there's this action. A quick upward flick of the wrist. See? Watch. This is side spin, backspin. Both side spin, topspin, and side spin, backspin are served this way. Serve like this. and you'll generate heavy spin. Look at this spin. Is this side spin top spin? If you receive it as side spin top spin, it will definitely go into the net. Only by serving from back to front can you achieve solid contact. Am I serving from top to bottom? Or am I pushing from back to front? Neither. I'm flicking the paddle. There's acceleration and braking here. Watch. The ball descends, and I flick like this. Accelerate and brake upon contact. See? This is the key to serving side spin. From the back, I extend my wrist and forearm forward, and at this point, I flick the paddle. You'll hear a CI sound, indicating solid contact. Compare this to how you serve. Many of you serve from top to bottom, including pure backspin serves, serving downward, and directing force at the table, then trying to use the wrist. We need to flick upward, a smooth upward motion. This doesn't mean purely brushing upward. Start by just using your wrist to find the feeling. Follow the forearm, a quick flick. Accelerate and brake. A quick snap of the wrist and brake. How do you grip the ball? Let me explain. Imagine holding these two fingers. Some people pinch with these 3 fingers, others pinch here. There are variations. Find what works for you. You need to feel it. Just before contact, sync with the ball's descent. As it starts to flick, snap the paddle. Then turn the paddle. See, snap and turn. Leave some space, snap and turn. See? Watch, snap and turn. See my forearm? There's a slight tremor. Which part to contact? Four-side spin, backspin. You must contact this part of the racket. Enter like this. Grip the ball, see. The spin is strong. Grip the ball, turn the paddle. The spin is intense. Focus on this moment. If you're struggling, start by shrinking the motion. Just practice the wrist flick. Find the synchronized feeling. Don't use your body yet. Serve standing still. Watch. Accelerate and brake near the stomach. Flick the wrist upward. Just like this. See how the wrist turns? This is how to contact the ball. By joining my membership, you can watch more than 10 videos in advance and access 30 professional tutorial videos by Fangbo. I will continue to update a members-only video every week. These videos cover everything from beginner basics to advanced techniques.
Because it's possible for him to push it to your forehand area,
ensuring you'll find the skills you need. The cost ranges from $1 to $3, depending on your region. Thank you all for your support.